aid their progress. They're up against a team that themselves are really fancied this season. Certainly their manager is expecting big things from what he's been saying in the press leading up to this match. Should be a good one.
Our referee for this game is Ian Lowcroft. Glenn Johnson. This is a guy who really is on top of his game at the moment, and no wonder he started. He's probably the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and the opposition, I'm sure, would have spoken a lot about him in the dressing room beforehand. A danger man.
He's on the bench, and perhaps at this stage of his career, phasing himself out of the talk of retirement.
Well, there has been talk, Martin, but he's still an important player within this squad, I think, for his leadership qualities, so it's a bonus to have him back.
Liverpool then have kicked off. Diagonal pass switches the play. Played to Glenn Johnson. Skirtle. Jose Enrique. Steven Gerrard. Well, they're in a good position here. Irini. Daniel Tudil. Doyle. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Almen Abdi. Steven Gerrard. Luis Suarez. Steven Gerrard. Excellent control in a tight area. He's got a player there, he's found him well. Well, he's failed to keep his shot down. Steven Gerrard will take the corner. And that's handball, referee's seen it. Irini. This is the chance. And a slide tackle, very successfully done. Rodriguez. Diego Fabrini. Gets his foot in there. Almen Abdi. Irini. Rodriguez. And in he goes with the tackle. And here's the cross. Suarez! One of the better efforts of the game, but we're still level in this exciting game. Jose Enrique. Luis Suarez. Rodriguez. He's in with a chance. He loves these situations. Good challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Luis Suarez. He is never giving a defender a moment's peace today, Alan.
No, he's a defender's nightmare because he closes down so quickly.
In the lead. Danny Sturridge still with the ball at his feet. Good awareness by the referee to play the advantage here. Good, what a chance here. Oh! Oh, he's hit it very true, but just off target. Johnson. Daniel Sturridge. Luis Suarez. It's got to be a goal, surely. Got to be. And they managed to score here. Well, the statisticians have been proved right here, haven't they? If you keep shooting, you're going to score, aren't you? The percentages tell you that. And that certainly happened in this match.
Yeah, when you create as many chances as they have, yeah, I mean, it's always on the cards that they're going to get a few, and it's been fantastic for the strikers, particularly out here. Some players are just born with this instinct to be in that position, to get himself half a yard of space in the box. Wonderful.
Well, it is Liverpool's match at this point, but there's a lot more of it still to go, and they'll be wondering whether they're good enough to see this through. Plenty of time left, all of the second half, of course. And the score is 1-0. And quickly back to his feet. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Luis Suarez. This is where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Diego Fabrini. Rodriguez. It's back, it's their ball again. Through good intercepting play. And that will be 1 minute, says the fourth official's electronic board of added time. Sturridge! He was in again, but not the goal this time.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one. It was a good effort from him.
It's a header, and that's in the back of the net, and it's there for Liverpool. So, for Liverpool, a great moment in the match. See it again.
Oh, look at them. They're absolutely delighted, and why wouldn't they be? Well, it's not a coincidence. They've scored plenty of times from these kind of corner kick situations.
Different angle on it here. Well, that has made it 2-0. Well, they've got a corner. and he's headed it goalwards. And there goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. I guess, Alan, we're getting what we expected to this point.
Yeah, and quite often you do get a shock in these circumstances, but you've got to hand it to the favourites. They've made their superiority count out there.
So we reach half-time, 2-0 the score, with Liverpool leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
So here we go for the second half. It was good play until they got that challenge in. Jose Enrique. Daniel Agger. Daniel Sturridge. In towards Steven Gerrard. Leads to this shot. He's had a crack.
Well, he's missed it, hasn't he? What a good chance that was for him.
Diego Fabrini. Options available on the bench for the away side today. And it'll go into the middle now. The defender has dealt with the cross well. Corner. He's allowed 3 substitutes and 2 of them coming on together here. Defenders just managed to deal with that. Oh, got in the way, great block. And he strikes a goal! A goal! Well, they've taken the low route here, and they've got themselves a goal well out of the keeper's reach.
We've got to hand it to this boy. He has got that instinct for knowing exactly where to position himself in the box.
Well, I want to see this again, this team, this goal. And up on the scoreboard here, it says 2-1. Jay Rodriguez. Jose Enrique. Going to cross it. Well, he's cleared it away well. Played to Glenn Johnson. Coutinho. It's good attacking play, but he's helped by the defender not doing his job at all. Oh, that's a good try. Beat the goalkeeper, beat the post. Well, they're still trailing, and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. He's got the ball. Some options on the bench for the home team. Glenn Johnson. Luis Alberto. Lucas. Diego Fabrini. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Marco Davide Faraoni. Jose Enrique. Close range chance. Stretching there, the defender. But he has cleared. McGugan. Trying to get possession back. What a chance here. Goalkeeper's got it, just.
Well, he's put his head in there amongst the boots, and that is a really brave stop.
Almen Abdi. Luis Alberto. Challenged quickly by the opposition. So little between these two teams. It's been an absolute thriller, and these last few minutes should be along the same lines. This is the chance. Oh, can he get it away here? Joel Extract. It is Liverpool's day, it seems. Barring any late slip-ups, they have been the team in control. Well, they're still battling to try and get their search for supremacy successful. Possession facts suggest that
Bathing having possession, but another thing being positive and using it in the right areas.
He's got space. Luis Suarez. We're down now to the final 2 minutes of the 90. He's gone behind for a corner. And this could yet be a decisive moment, so late on. He's going to make a change now. Lucas. Rodriguez. Coutinho. Got to be. Well, with all the pre-season behind them and all the talk about this game, great way to start the season. First match over, 3 points.
Yeah, everything clicks into place. Doesn't always happen after so much rehearsal, but it's been a really good day for them here.
So it's full-time, with the final score 2-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you then.
And it's time for the results now from the other matches.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Watford 1, Liverpool 2.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against Newcastle United. Rain tumbling down here, a dreary, wet day. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Anfield. Well, Alan, when I'm asked what my favourite game of all time is, I always trot out the same answer, and I've had some wonderful games since, but no reason to change it really, because it was so magnificent. Liverpool 4, Newcastle United 3 from 1996, and every time the teams square up, I think the fans, as well as me personally, have memories of that thriller at Anfield.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's unrealistic to expect it to happen every time, but, you know, looking at these two sides, I wouldn't rule it out.
Liverpool, I think they're a good side, you know. They played very well in that away victory against Watford.
Yeah, they actually played better than the 2-1 victory scoreline suggests, and they're a good team, better than the opponents today. I think they'll win. What a game this is at the start of the season. Back in front of their own fans, who will be expecting a really strong push for the Championship. And certainly I'm expecting them to be vying at the top end of the table, but they're up against a team that's really talented outfit. Plenty of flair, and I think they can finish in a Champions Cup slot. They need a good start, but well capable of it.
Our referee for this game is Ian Lowcroft. Really looking forward to this game as Newcastle get it underway. And then tight by the touchline, over the touchline, giving away a throw. Yanga and Biwa. Dan Gosling. Sheikh Chiote. Coutinho. Well, he did well to try it, really. At this part of the pitch, it's okay. Sheikh Chiote. Credit to both players. The intent was good from the passer with the through ball. The perception was great by the defender. Aaron Len. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Sturridge, and the cross has gone straight to the man at the back. Rodrigo. Oh, the strikers stopped there as they broke away. Good defending. Luis Suarez. On to Gerrard. Pass back, that's lovely. Oh! Aaron Lennon, a decent try, but he'll want to get a goal on his competitive debut today if he can.
Yeah, I know what it's like. You snatch at chances sometimes when you're so eager to impress, and that was the case there.
Martin Skirtle, the home manager's got to just delve into his resources, his reserves, to cover for the absence of their first-choice centre-back.
Yeah, and he's a leader out on the pitch normally, so they'll miss his voice and his leadership qualities.
Coutinho. The interceptor has got the ball here. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Sturridge. Luis Suarez. Surely he's going to score here. Oh, that's a great block. Luis Suarez. Gosling. Raphael. This is his situation, isn't it? Looking for a goal. Raphael. Chiote. Glenn Johnson. On to the attack now. Goalkeeper's done well. Nice clean save. Rodrigo. Challenges for the ball. Chiote. Sturridge. It's a good run from Glenn Johnson. Coutinho. Oh, and that's a penalty. Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Didn't look comfortable going into it, and it was a definite foul.
That's a terrific penalty. And it is Liverpool's match at this point, but there's a lot more of it still to go, and they'll be wondering whether they're good enough to see this through. Plenty of time left, all of the second half, of course. Let's have another peek at that goal. So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Chiote. It's a return ball. Moussa Sissoko. Foul by the Liverpool man. That's the keeper's save, and he's kept the ball. Dan Gosling. Newcastle on the attack, and that was a very well-timed tackle. Newcastle have got a corner now and a possibility of getting an equalising goal. The opposition are able to take it away here. Now a corner for Newcastle. They need to make it a good one. Well, that corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. Got the tackle in. Can he turn away from the challenge here? And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. It's been tight, it's been tense, it's been terrific, really.
Well, it has. You can't take your eyes off it, although there's not been a feast of goals. It's been one of those matches where you never quite know what's going to happen next.
So we reach half-time. 1-0 the score, with Liverpool leading. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
It's Liverpool's game to win, really. Now they've got the lead at half-time. Off they go for the second half. Daniel Agger. The goal from Aston Villa, Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by Christian Benteke. There was a little bit of luck on this one. As he took on his marker, the ball came back to him from the challenge, and he carried it towards goal and past the keeper. 49 minutes played, 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Glenn Johnson trying to find Suarez. That's the defender's ball. Musa Sissoko. Now Lennon. And the referee Ian Lowcroft has got to step in now for the moment. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Is that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
I think he's a little unlucky, slightly mistimed, and his man's made the most of it.
Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. Over to Lennon. That is very, very weak defending. He's got to score! Oh! Now offside, Luis Suarez. Stephen Taylor. Sissoko. In quickly. On to the attack now. Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. Raphael. It's very good skill. He's made the defender look. Great opportunity. That's a very crisp challenge there. Here's the chance. Still pressing, but they've got to do better than this. Johnson. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Daniel Sturridge. Lucas. Luis Suarez. Well, the defender panicking there. He just got the ball away. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Luis Suarez. Sturridge. He's played that. connection, was it? You've got to hit these new footballs right in the middle, right on that sweet spot.
Yeah, and he's normally quite reliable when it comes to striking the ball, but got that one a little bit wrong.
Yanga and Biwa. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Moving forward again, and Newcastle United. Well done. Well, we're in the dying embers of the game, but it's still anyone's match. And it's out now for a goal kick. New substitutions are going to take place for each side. It is Liverpool's day, it seems, barring any late slip-ups. They have been the team in control. This is the chance. Well, he has a go. Hit the post.
Well, it's one thing missing, but he
Got to be. He scored. That's a great piece of tactical awareness by the manager and by the player himself, who's put the instructions into practice. Let's see the replay now. Well, that has made it 2-0. Sissoko. He slipped his man. Here he is with a chance. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Hit with a volley here. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. That's what we've got of added time. Close range chance. Oh, tremendous work from Tim Krul. Raphael. Jay Rodriguez. And that's a win confirmed for Liverpool. Just looking down, the manager's got a smile as wide as the pitch because it's been a near perfect day for him and his team.
Yeah, definitely. A clean sheet and 1 or 2 goals into the bargain, so they can move on with confidence.
So it's full time with the final score 2-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
And it's time for the results now from the other matches.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Fulham 0. Aston Villa 2, Swansea City 0. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 0.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's let's go to West London and Stamford Bridge. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. Well, there's been a lot of meetings, particularly in the Benitez versus Mourinho years in charge of Liverpool and Chelsea. Chelsea against Liverpool today, Alan.
Yeah, Liverpool have had a little bit of catching up to do on Chelsea, but come this kind of clash, full house, they normally produce the best football.
Liverpool very happy with their recent form. The last game they won against Newcastle.
Well, it was a solid win, that 2-0 victory, wasn't it? But just something about today makes me think they're going to lose.
Alan, Liverpool, what have you made of them recently?
Well, 2 wins from the first 2 games, and already so early in the season they've got the look of potential champions. Sends out a real message, doesn't it?
And in charge today, the match referee, Chris Mumple. Kick-off coming from Liverpool. Jose Enrique. Aga. Daniel Aga. Coutinho. Good movement by his teammate into space. And the opponents come in strongly. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Thibaut Courtois. They've got to manage without him today. Now he's gone, and life goes on, Alan.
Life does go on, yeah. I mean, it's a big decision by the football club, but maybe they'll get a replacement in quickly.
The defender dealt with it. Oh, puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. Demba Ba. Taken from them, they've lost it now. Sturridge. Oh, in goes the cross. Good attacking play, but the clearance is equal to the task, really. And the whistle has gone because the assistant flagged for offside. David Luiz. Goal news from Crystal Palace.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 16 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Martin Skrtel, the visiting team, Alan, would have wanted to come here with their first choice centre-back, but he's injured.
Yeah, and he's a dominant player for the...
Great opportunity. And it's now with Liverpool. Coutinho. Ramirez. Well, they've got to keep the ball better than this because it's just a giveaway to the opposition. Gerrard with the ball. Well, it's a tough place to visit this, but the away team today come here in good heart, Alan. They've won their last 2 games.
Yeah, they should be in good heart. And as you say, it won't be easy, but they're in impressive form.
Oscar. Demba Ba. High expectations on Chelsea, but this won't be straightforward for them. Well, they're in a good position here. Well, it's great if it hits the back of the net and you're wheeling around his celebration, but now he's just looking at a goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fans are giving him some stick, but, you know, he has scored from those distances.
Luis Suarez. I think Liverpool know they can do better than this. Ivanovic. It's looking good, this move. Nemanja Matic. And the tackler has won it very cleanly. Demba Ba. Here's the opportunity. Oh, the goalkeeper. Hazard! Good work by the goalkeeper. And it's hit the player and changed the mind of the assistant there. And that will be a corner for Chelsea. It's a headed effort at goal. Well, that's what he was there to do, just round it all off and knock it in the net.
Yeah, I think he thought he'd scored before the ball even came to him. He took it for granted.
Chance for Chelsea. Sturridge. Eden Hazard. It's a good chance now to cross. A corner for Chelsea. Cahill. And that was a shot at goal following the corner, and it's just away from the target.
Oh, if they keep on doing that, you'd have to fancy them to knock sooner or later. Well, that's unlucky. 9/10 of that move were in place, and the hardest one, he couldn't quite manage to finish.
Coutinho. He came across absolutely determined to get that ball. Chelsea was no advantage, so the referee gave it a bit of time, but he's called it back for the foul. These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Well, he's up on his feet, Alan. I think he'll be back.
Yeah, and the sooner the ref waves him on, the better. You never understand the delay with these things.
Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Now the referee's going to step in, Chris Mumple. Well, the injury wasn't terminal for this match for the player, delighted to say, and he's back into the act. Oh! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. That's a real tussle for the ball there. Trying to find Suarez. It looked a good cross, but the defender read it well. Oscar. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. They played really well, one of the sides here, but they've got no reward for it.
No, all eyes on the strikers, because the rest of the team has done their job in terms of creating chances, just can't take them.
So we've reached half-time, and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the second half.
Chelsea ready and off and running at the start of the second half. Could be dangerous. Jose Enrique. Steven Gerrard. And Johnson. Goal news involving Watford.
It's the second goal for Sunderland. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Luis Suarez. Oscar. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. There's the ball in, put into the middle for Demba Ba. That's offside, Demba Ba. It is offside. It must have been very close, but, you know, if it's offside, it's offside.
Yeah, and they only get one chance at it, and more often than not, they do get pretty close to being right.
Glenn Johnson. Sacco. Daniel Agger. Luis Suarez. Positional play of this player is really good. It's a good run from Glenn Johnson. There's no doubt that that is an injury. I think they've got to take him off for his own sake. Demba Ba. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Newcastle United. 62 minutes played, 2-0.
Cheers, Alan. Aaron Len. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and they couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out. Chelsea attacking here. Put into the middle for Demba Ba. Great header, great goal! Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. He'll be thanking the supplier here because he put it right on the money for him to meet it with his head.
Yeah, maybe a dying art in some respects, heading the ball, but this lad hasn't forgot it. Well, heading, just like shooting, is an art form that needs practice, and this boy seems to have done exactly that because that was an emphatic finish.
Well, here comes the support. It's a chance! Could it be? Liverpool have a corner. They are behind, so they need a good corner. Disappointing for them, that corner. Jay Rodriguez. Luis Suarez. Great tackle. Oscar. Elsewhere, there's been a sending off. Let's hear from Alan McInally.
It's a red card for Newcastle United. They're down to 10 men. 72 minutes played. It remains 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle. Oscar. Sacco. The goal from Fulham. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Fulham. 75 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Leighton Baines. Good effort this to keep going. He's clearly hurt. Oscar. He's in with a chance. He loves these situations. Well, both teams will still fancy they've got a chance of winning this game, but time is ticking away. That's top tackling, and he's really strong in that area. Nemanja Matic. Oscar. It's 82 minutes played now. Slid in to try and win the ball, but couldn't do it. Andre Schürrle. Challenges for the ball. He's got support here. That's a great ball. Here he is with a chance. Oh! And the ball's in. It's a goal. Well, they've been making so many chances, and this one's been taken splendidly.
They've got so many playmakers, haven't they? Players that can pick out a pass, and it's just too much for the opposition.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And it's 2-0 here. Daniel Sturridge. Aaron Len. Rodriguez. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. In a goal. He tried to chip the keeper. Flipped over the bar by the keeper. Substitution now. And might use up a bit of time here as well for the team that want to hang on to this lead. Well, the defender panicking there, he just got the ball away. Shots on here, kept out by a player getting in the way of the shot. That's a corner now for Liverpool. Well, from a corner, they're going to have to do some defending now. Nemanja Matic. Cahill. Andre Schürrle. There's the final whistle. It's a win for Chelsea. Well, that's all from us here. Let's join Mike West for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 0. Crystal Palace 1, Bolton Wanderers 1. Fulham 1, Aston Villa 1. Manchester United 4, West Ham United 0. Newcastle United 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Stoke City 1, Arsenal 1. Swansea City 3, Reading 2. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Southampton 0. Watford 0, Sunderland 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester United with 7 points. In second, Tottenham Hotspur with 7 points. In third, Arsenal with 7 points. In fourth, Chelsea with 7 points. In fifth, Crystal Palace with 7 points. In sixth, Liverpool with 6 points. In seventh, Newcastle United with 6 points. In eighth, Stoke City with 4 points. Bottom of the table, Watford with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Reading with no points. Third bottom, Everton with no points. Fourth bottom, Fulham with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 2 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against Crystal Palace. This should be a fascinating game today. Two teams going head-to-head. I'm predicting a top match, so probably a 0-0. So without further ado, we're off to Anfield. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, here we are, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, really looking forward to today's game.
Yeah, two teams that have enjoyed decent starts quite high up in the table, the both of them, and I'm expecting a really exciting clash, the way they've gone about the business so far.
Liverpool trying to improve on their last showing, and they were beaten away from home against Chelsea.
Yeah, the 2-0 defeat sent out a few alarm bells, I've got to say, but the players have been made aware of their responsibilities. I think they'll bounce back today. I think they'll win.
Our referee is Derek Milborough. Ball is set rolling as we kick off. He's being challenged now. And Johnson. Now Lennon. Luis Suarez. Well, he's going to be involved today in front of goal, I'm sure. A great finisher. This is his situation, isn't it? Looking for a goal for Suarez. He's got that and cleared the ball away and saved his side from a difficult situation. Sturridge. Attacking well here. Sturridge. But look at the defenders, they can't believe their luck. They let him in, and he let them off.
Well, he is the man, the danger man for this side, and give him another chance. I don't think those defenders will be so lucky next time.
Here's Williams. Luis Suarez. This is the chance. Here's the shot. And they're defending for their lives here. Liverpool have won a corner. Well, he's turned away with a near miss and not a goal.
The keeper had given up on that, you know.
The defender dealt with it. Puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. Aaron Lennon. Sturridge. Glenn Johnson. No one quite there in the middle to get to that. Maybe it was there. Oh! Loic Remy. He's trying to really make this occasion extra special. He's an experienced player, so shouldn't be too desperate to want to score, but he looked a bit desperate then.
Yeah, we've seen him take chances like that so many times previously, but it was just a question of first night nerves.
Sacco. Now back to Gerrard. Over to Lennon. Luis Suarez. done. And that will be a goal kick. Well, they say the sliding tackle's gone out of the game, but not here.
No, I mean, he did take a bit of the man, but he took the ball, that's without question.
Now Williams. Great chance. Hear it. Aaron Lennon. Remy. Barry Bannon. There's some potential in this move. And now can he score? Oh! It has hit the goalkeeper, and it's deflected into the net. Well, the goal scored because he kept the shot down. And it went into the back of the net at ground level. And here is another angle on that goal.
Well, talk about composure. Just keeps his head. Keeper no chance there.
And the score is 1-0. Aaron Lennon. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. He's played well here, the defender, because that was an excellent cross, and he's coped with it well. Now Ramage. Steven Gerrard. It's got to be a goal, surely. And it leads to this shot.
It looked as though he assumed he must score, and he just lost his concentration, took his eye off the ball.
Well, I think he did. Whether the ball got a nasty bobble, I don't know, but that's a really bad miss by his standards.
Well, that corner hasn't led. Gerrard! Terrific shot from Gerrard, well saved. It away, corner again.
A decent corner, and that's where the decency ended.
Yeah, it was. I mean, everything had gone perfectly well until it came to the lad whose job it was to put the ball in the net.
Now Lennon. And this is the problem for Liverpool. They're not playing very well. They're behind. They've got to dig a bit deeper, to be honest with you. They've certainly got the calibre of player to make the second half much more satisfying than the first is turning out to be.
He's got to score!
Brilliant technique in the tackle. Remy. They're taking a lot of care with their possession, Liverpool. They were careless at the back, and they're still paying a price for that.
Yeah, and when you do have the ball so often, it can be a temptation to not move the ball on quickly enough, and I think that's what Liverpool have been guilty of.
They've got men in the middle. If he can cross it, gets his foot in there. Shamak. Sturridge. Dangerous moment. What a chance. Trying to get a debut goal. You can't blame him for that, but they need to improve a little bit.
Yeah, maybe he snatched at the chance. Given the circumstances, he didn't relax, but I think he'll be better in the future.
Well, this is the statistics as far as the shots are concerned, and we're looking at quality over quantity.
Yeah, and when they have had the chance to shoot, they've been a bit wasteful, wayward, and haven't made the keeper work enough.
Well, that's half-time at 1-0. Half-time, and very well matched in every respect, isn't it, with the way they've played and the efforts at goal they've had.
Yeah, exactly so, and it might just come down to which goalkeeper is in the better form.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Luis Suarez. Into the attacking third. Shot, Sturridge dives away the keeper to keep it out. Corner now for Liverpool, and possibilities. It's bounced back into play from the bar. Here's Williams. Just bobbles through, easy for the goalkeeper. To Johnson. Teammate free in the centre. Remy. Oh, he's going to shoot now.
Well, shooting practice for Liverpool Monday morning, no doubt about it, because they've been so wasteful.
The substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Good position here. Oh, so close, hit the post. Well, he's gone wide, but he's gone too far wide, out of play. Barry Bannon. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Luis Suarez. And now can he score? That will be the goalkeeper's ball. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Good challenge here. Marwan Shamak. In a goal, here's the chance. Suarez. Remy. Aaron Len. Good position. They've worked this attack very well. Great opportunity. Oh! Made the save, but the ball's still there. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully.
A great tackle. He's really been solid today.
Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold. Their lead till the final whistle. 3 changes, all at the same time. It's quite a drastic decision from the manager.
Opportunity. In with a chance. Campagna! Well, there was a great chance to add to their lead.
Well, you just wonder whether they're taking it easy, and you wonder whether they'll live to rue that mistake. Could the opposition come back at them now?
Jose Enrique. Luis Suarez. Steven Gerrard.
Oh, in goes the cross. An opportunity maybe here.
And the goalkeeper read it easily.
Oh!
Good stop by the goalkeeper.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Jay Rodriguez.
Well, we are dealing now in a very few minutes for Liverpool in their rescue mission, or their attempt to have a rescue mission. Just doesn't look as though it's going to happen, though.
Luis Suarez.
Barry Bannan. And there's still a challenge coming into Danny Sturridge.
And 5 minutes remaining.
Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Daniel Sturridge.
Luis Suarez.
Rodriguez on the attack here. Here's the cross. Could be a goal. Could it be? And they're level. They've got that equalising goal. Real resistance by a side that refused to be beaten.
Well, who knows? They might just go on and win it now. It's been that kind of night. Drama all the way. And have we got a little bit more in store yet?
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Well, just 1 minute of added time to come. Barry Bannan.
Sturridge. Not much time left, but just one close-range chance. He's got that. And that's how it's finished at 1-1 here. It is a draw for all that territorial advantage for one of the teams.
Yeah, I mean, they got the ball in the opposing half a lot of times, as we've seen by the stats, but I just don't think they picked out the right passes at the right time.
So it's full time with the final score 1-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. Bye for now.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 4, Stoke City 1. Fulham 1, Swansea City 3. Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 1. Manchester City 2, Manchester United 1. Sunderland 2, Newcastle United 1. West Bromwich Albion 2, Chelsea 2. West Ham United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 8 points. In second, Chelsea with 8 points. In third, Crystal Palace with 8 points. In fourth, Manchester United with 7 points. In fifth, Arsenal with 7 points. In sixth, Aston Villa with 7 points. In seventh, Liverpool with 7 points. In eighth, Manchester City with 7 points. Bottom of the table, Watford with no points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Reading with no points. Third bottom, Fulham with 2 points. Fourth bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 2 points. Fifth bottom, Everton with 3 points.